Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here to do the singles reading for Libra. My beautiful gems, this is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. So, Libra, let's see what's going on. Why are you still single? Oh my goodness, Libra. So, I think that you guys are still going around in circles when it comes to finding relationships. I think there's a lot of fear in you guys. And I think that you're stuck somewhere in the past, if I can say that, okay? So, my beautiful single Libras, let's see. A lot of stress, overthinking, too much in your head, like you're always in your thoughts. Look at this. So, here we have the Eight of Michael, which is like the Eight of Swords. Isn't that interesting? And it says, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Libra, I don't know how to say it to you, and I feel like my communication has not been very progressive when it comes to Libra. But look, we have the Six of Ariel, which is the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is think of like the Six of Pentacles, like where you have a person giving to another person. Now, maybe more than one person. The thing is, the amount of energy or effort or money you give to one person is not balanced to the other. Now, is this you and another person? Is it that my Libras are constantly giving and giving and giving and not receiving in return? So there's an imbalance in the situation. So it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving and or receiving with a grateful heart. So, my Libras, these are just general readings, so you need to put yourself wherever you feel that this is resonating for you. So if you're giving into situationships or relationships or work or career, and I know that this is a singles reading, but hey, work is part of our lives, so it can come in here. And it's saying that if you're just giving and giving and giving and not receiving in return, well, there is something that needs to be addressed here. And again, the same thing for relationships. If you're the only one that does an effort or calls the person or says, hey, let's do out, or takes action into saying, hey, let's see if this would work, then there's an imbalance in this situation as well. So you need to kind of like step back and reassess the whole thing. Like, is this person really for me? Like, am I doing all the work here and they're not showing any kind of interest? Well, then maybe you just need to open up the communication waves and say, hey, you know what? I'm interested. How do you feel? Libras are always very overthinking everything and very logical about everything. Unless they see the signs and the steps that are being taken towards you, you're thinking, oh, well, they're not interested. But maybe, just maybe, they're asking the same question. Oh, I don't think Libra is interested in me, so I'm not going to put in any effort. Have you ever thought of that? And I know that Libras are generally traditional when it comes to their love life, and they could be like totally untraditional when it comes to everything else. You guys will, cross boundaries and you will do everything that is unusual just to make someone else happy. But now I'm asking you to do something very unusual. For instance, you reaching out to a person and taking action and, hey, you know what? I'm actually really interested in you, but I just feel that you're not showing any interest towards me. I really have a great time when we go out. I really, want to spend more time with you. How do you feel about that? That's being like different, going outside of your comfort zone and doing things untraditionally, right? So then we have the Four of Ariel, and this is quite interesting because the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on so tightly to something. Okay, what is it? So it says, when you give, you also receive, but resistance to change. Being resistant to change. Libra, this is just the message I need to give you. You're being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So, my beautiful Libras, if you find that you're staying a little more, under the radar because everything is expensive today. You may be single and trying to hold your own, and I respect that totally. But not everything needs to, cost money. So, for example, you can call up your person and say, "Hey, let's go for a walk," or you know what? Um, I can't really go out this weekend, but what do you think about exploring this new area that I've been wanting to go see? And you'll be surprised. Maybe the person will think, "Hey, you know what? That's a good idea." Or, you might be looking for someone who, has more financial stability, but then you, my beautiful Libra, need to make sure that you identify your needs when it comes to relationship. Sure, you can think that you want to be with someone who is financially stable, who will never ever give you another day of financial worry. Not saying that, that's why you would stay in a relationship, but you got to make sure that this relationship is someone who will give you that emotional need that you do desire, you're craving for, okay? I think that emotional need is much more than, the material world, if I can say that. And you know what? You guys are just hard workers and you guys are able to hold your own, but you really need to just take your time, okay? Take your time and just be honest with yourself. You really need to write down the pros and cons if you are choosing between people, then you know what? Maybe you are more directed to a person where it's much more lustful. And it's interesting because I did a reading last night and this came up as well. So you need to differentiate, the lust versus the love as well. And a lot of Libras are have a set image in their mind or desire, but is that the truth? Because lust can will may not bring you that long-term commitment that you guys also crave. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. So watch your money. Yes, of course. Come up with creative ideas of how to have fun without spending a fortune, and you will get there. I know you will. Okay. Wow, the Emperor. So interesting. So we have the Emperor. This is taking charge and control of your life, or this may also be someone in your life. And it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans, taking charge of your situation. Whatever is going on in your life, my beautiful singles, and the reasons why you are still single is because maybe there's a little bit of fear or insecurity there, but you gotta like figure out maybe you need to release the past. Maybe you really need to allow yourself to forgive. And I know that's a big word, and that's something that the Emperor is not able to do because it's outside their comfort zone. The emperor goes in, takes charge, takes action, and does things like one, two, three. And unless it's that way, like they start feeling uncomfortable. So if you're used to having a person come towards you, Libra, and just make it easy for you to say, hey, you know what, Libra, I really do like you. Let's hang out. Let's do this. Let's do that. I mean, that is easy for you. Now, imagine Libra needing to take action towards another person. I'm not sure if they like me. What if, like, I'm bothering them? What if, like, I call them all the time and they're going to think I'm annoying? Like, what if I ask them too many questions? Then they're going to start thinking, like, I'm like invading their privacy. Libra, you will never know unless you do it. So, if you like a person and would like to explore it, you got to make sure that you know exactly what it is that you want. So, start by number one, writing down your things. Number two, ask yourself, like, can I live with this or not? So let's say you met someone and they're not 100% what your ideal of a person that you would love to have a relationship with, then you need to ask yourself, like, can I give this up because I'm gaining this, this, and this? And I'll be specific. So let's say the person is kind, the person is, loving, sharing, you have great times. Let's say they're very stable, they hold their own. Let's say they respect. For me, respect is a big thing, and you feel that you can actually truthfully, genuinely trust this person. Well, those are all excellent qualities. And then if we look at the cons, well, you know what? Maybe this person is not tall enough, or maybe this person, lives with X, Y, or Z, their parents or whatever. And you know what? Maybe, they don't have a really great job, and or maybe you might be thinking, you know, you know, maybe they're not expressing my love language, and I don't know if I can really be with a person like that. So you got to ask yourself, can I give up these things to have all of these wonderful qualities? Okay. And you got to look at the percentage of it. Is there only one of these items that they don't have, and that you could say, you know what? If I can find true love and someone can respect me, and someone I can trust, hey, let me tell you, Libra, that is huge. Someone who you think is going to be absolutely monogamous, right? That's another huge quality for a lot of people. So do your homework, Libra. And if it is someone that you can go for, then go for it. And don't wait for this person to show you all the signs. Open up the communication, ask the questions, but do not force it down their throat. So the best way to do that is to just continue hanging out with this person, but don't scatter your energy by hopping around, meeting other people, and dating other people. You got to make a choice. And if you feel like they are not the right one, then let them go. Okay? Let's get you some advice. All right, Libra. Libra. Nice. So you have movement. Look at this. Take action. So for me, the horse is talking about freedom, okay? So taking action, starting over, being this, white light for people. This is another thing that is really coming through for Libra. Being a white light for people means that, you know what? A lot of people need your guidance, your wisdom, and to really see where you've been, what you've done. And not that you're going to share your dirty laundry with people, but it's going to help them see where where in their life, they may be stuck. So be open, be honest, and trust me, Libra, when you're helping others, guess what? You're helping yourself in return. So it's all positive. So, my beautiful Libras, you are definitely ready to be in a relationship. The question becomes now, are you going to take action? And it's all in your hands. So, until the next reading, sending you love and light. Bye.